Okay. So the assignment that we have, it's already on your on the it's going to be on your Slack channel. I'll post it in a bit. And while I'm talking about the agenda, I'm not gonna take any questions for now. But after I'm done explaining it, you guys can like ask any questions. Okay. So as you can see, the agenda starts with the fact that it is an assignment that we're gonna do called My Campus Events, and we have to write a reflection on advising experience in a portfolio. Usually what happens is for health sciences students, you guys would have it's like a co-curricular activity that happens in the e-building atrium, where the health sciences advisors sit all together and they call you one by one, and it's like an event. It's an advising event. But because we could not have it this time, like on campus, it was supposed to be one-to-one, and also Professor Lam was supposed to like talk to you about it or post something on Blackboard regarding it. So I would definitely go back to Blackboard, and I'll definitely encourage you to just look at the discussions or talk to him in person also if you have any questions, because this is not under our authority. Okay. Now, the assignment is right here in under my campus events, like college connections, then my campus events, and complete reflection on advising experience. And the prompt for it, and as I mentioned, it's required for all HSF students during the advising week or meet with their advisor. So it doesn't, if you did not talk to Professor Lam regarding your advisement, but you had an advisement from a professional advisor through online or through ASAP or anything else, but it's an advisor from LaGuardia, you can just write that experience in here, okay? Now, these are the 6 questions that you have to think about when you are writing this reflection. So the first is, based on the recommendations, referrals, and topic discussed during the advising session, what have you learned about yourself and your major through this experience? Now, I am also going to advise you on, not advise you, I'm also going to suggest you to just kind of recall when you had conversations with, you know, before when you took the major and you registered for the classes and you got to know about, you know, the clinical phases and the exams and stuff like that. You had of course an advising session with someone, right, from LaGuardia. So if you had that, just keep that in mind as well, that what type of recommendation you got, what type of referrals or topic that you have discussed during those conversations, those advising sessions. And from that, what have you learned? Not only about yourself, but about your major and, you know, when you were in this experience. So that's the first question. Number 2 is, what have you learned in your classes that allowed you to appreciate this experience? Please give an example. So it doesn't have to be necessarily this particular class. It can be the other classes as well that you are taking currently in this semester, online, of course. So what have you learned through this, based on like, you know, like that you are appreciating about LaGuardia, about the advisement, and about your major? What have you learned from this experience that you can bring back to the classroom or help you to realize your goals in life? Now, I'm not sure if you had you know, like a big advising session where uh, you probably kind of relate to this question, but if you had it, then that's great. You can definitely share your you know, share what have you learned from this experience, or the event or the session that you had, and that will help you to realize your goals in life as well. Number 4 is, open and review your SSP. Now, I will come back to this, okay? Because I need to make sure that if you guys have an SSP, if you, not all of you have the SSP, the Student Success Plan, then I would, those who doesn't have SSP, you can skip this question, but those who has an SSP and you already have discussed or planned in there during the advising session, you definitely need to kind of review and reflect on it. And then, how can the SSP help you progress towards your academic goals? So what do you think about this Student Success Plan? Because of course, I'm assuming while advising, you guys were supposed to learn more about the Student Success Plan and how can it help you through your academic goal. If you don't, then we have to think about something else. But yeah, that's another one on SSP. And number 6 is, what did you like about this experience? Why did not you like about the experience? So yeah, it's like a agree or disagree kind of question where you can reflect. Now, I understand given our current circumstances, probably not all of the questions are going to be relatable to you. So you are just going to answer the questions that are relatable to you. So you can skip the questions that are not relatable to you. So as long as it's like a 5 to 6 sentences reflection, we'll be fine, I guess, because of our unique situation. Now, I will stop right here and I will ask you guys the question. It's open for you. So I'm stop sharing the screen, or it's okay. I'll just keep it like this. Now you guys can ask me questions. Guys, anyone? Any question?
So from Alexandra, she was just asking if advising, you mean with advising for registering for our classes?
We're in week 10, Joseph. You mean these questions right here, the one that I'm showing you? Yeah, this is already in our studio, our portfolio, and I'm posting this link on this Zoom chat and also on Slack. So you can just open, yeah, click on the link, everyone, and you guys can just go over and start writing the reflection. Now I'm going to show you where to write the reflection, but before that, I wanted to know if you can relate to these questions, if you had an advising session, because Professor Lam told me that you all had an advising session. So I don't know. I would not know if you did not have. So that's the reason I'm asking you again and again, if it's relatable to you guys.
All of these questions are based on us having the advising session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So for with advising session, you mean when we call and register for our classes for next semester?
Yes.
Okay, you don't mean if we spoke with our advisor for a major?
No, it's like when you were talking with someone who's of course an advisor who helped you register for the classes next semester and probably talked about your student success plan with you.
I didn't have that student success plan. Just they helped me with the register for the classes for the next semester.
Okay, so some of the questions here are relatable to you then, right?
Yes.
Okay, then okay, fine. Okay, which page? Yes, that's what I'm gonna go over now. Okay, so if you guys don't have, no, Joseph, you're good. If you guys don't have any other question, I'm just gonna show you where you guys are working on today about this. So if you are in your e-portfolio, and I'm assuming all of you are already in your portfolio. So, okay. This is the time when you guys log into your e-portfolio if you are not logged in. My internet is acting up. Okay. Now, once you are in your e-portfolio, you will come to right here where it says college connections. Okay, so it's this the fourth tab in my fourth page in my banner. So it's called college connections, and then you're going to click on right here where it says my campus events. Okay, are we all together? So we're going to come to our e-portfolio. We will go to college connections and we'll click on my campus events. Okay, once we click on my campus events, it will take us to this page. And of course, this page looks a lot, but we don't need to worry about the a lot part of it. We will just come all the way right here where it says advising events. Please let me know if you are together with me, because now we have to do a little bit technical part.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here?
Yes, we are.
Together.
Yes.
Good. So you all can see right here where it says advising events, but it also says it's a instruction slide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you guys are here, you will just right here, guys, not the yellow one, not this one, the one that's below it where it says advising events. Okay. So you will see that this is locked. This slide is locked. So we have to make it unlock. So we have to unlock it first. So we will click on the lock, right? And unlock it. And once we unlock it, we will get all these options. And we will click on this option where it says select, like the settings. Not delete. Do not delete it. Okay? Click on the settings. Are we here so far?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just briefly repeating it. We came to my campus events page. We scroll down to this particular slide that says advising event. Then it was locked like this. We unlocked it and we clicked on settings, and this advising events bar popped up. Now the first thing right here is section options, right? So we're going to click on the section options, and be careful here. Once you click on this, this thing will pop up where there's a section that says turn the section into instructions, and it's already checked. Now we need to uncheck it, okay? So we're gonna click on it and it will be automatically unchecked. Okay, that's what I did. That's all I did. Excuse me for sirens. Okay, so you clicked on section options, you looked for this particular section that is turn section into instructions, and it should have looked like this, like blue. We just have to make it gray from blue. So we'll select it and it will get gray instead of blue. And we all should have this like this. Are we good?
Yes.
We're good.
Anyone have any question?
We can continue.
Yeah, we will be fine. Yeah. Now, before we do anything else, we just have to scroll up and we have to click on publish changes before we start writing, because we have to make sure that our changes have been published perfectly. Okay. Now, I just want to make sure that you guys can see it. So you will click on, once you publish it, you will click on the published view and just let me know if you see it the way I see it. So you're supposed to see only the advising events page and the reflection thing, nothing else on the published view. Do you all see it on your ePortfolio? Just like my
Not
screen.
yet. Hold on.
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's good.
No.
Anyone here who doesn't see it?
No.
Not mine.
Not mine?
It went to it become a instruction slide.
Okay, it became, okay, that's why I wanted to confirm it. So what happened is sometimes because of the glitch and stuff, sometimes it once you click on it, it double clicks. I don't know why it does that, but it does that. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna go to the settings of advising events, section option, and just double check where it says turn section into instructions if it looks like this. I'm hovering my cursor on
I
the
should put
screen.
it. So it should be gray, right?
It should be gray.
Okay, section options. Then turn section into instructions. Make it
It
gray.
should look
Okay.
gray. Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah. Once
publish
it's
again.
You're gonna publish again. Yeah. Now, once you guys publish it, you will just going to click on published view to make sure that only the advising events page, the advising event slide is visible. Nothing else. Nothing else. You good? Do we all have
Hold
this?
on.
No.
Oh no.
Yes.
No, okay. If you before you do anything else, while you are on the published view, just reload the page. Just reload the page and then check.
Okay.
Okay, so it worked for Leslie. What about Joseph?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's very weird.
Make
Okay.
sure you're publishing.
Yeah, he was publishing. Okay, hold on, Joseph. Let me look your e-portfolio. Let me see if I can see it. Anyone else having any issue? This is the perfect time to say it if you are having an issue.
It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah, Leslie. So when you publish, make sure you go to publish view after publishing.
Okay. Oh, Joseph, the thing that you're doing wrong is you are publishing this one. Like you made
The yellow one.
yeah, it's not gonna be this one. So
Okay, it should be the gray one, right?
yeah, so I'm just going over it again. Look very carefully, guys. Everyone, look very carefully. So you see right here, the advisement, it's the instruction slide. You don't need to make it published. If you already made this one published, like this one as a non-instruction slide, you have to make it instruction slide. It is supposed to be like this, blue, okay? So the yellow slide, right? The yellow box thingy, it will be an instruction. That's why it will look like this, where my like it will be blue, where it says turn section into instructions, right? So if you made it already gray, make it blue again, okay? That's for the yellow box. Now, the box below, which is this one, the advising event thingy, this is the one we're making it public. We're making it a non-instruction slide. So that's the reason we're gonna click on this, the settings, and then we're gonna make it gray. So if it was blue like this before, we were gonna click on it and make it gray like this. Are we clear, guys? And then once you are done with this, you can just publish once, yeah, once you have made the changes and everything. So I'm just publishing from here, publish this page, and my pages have been published. And then if I click on the published view, that's what I'm gonna see. And that's the thing I wanna see it.
Okay, so
Okay,
basically
Joseph.
the instruction, it should be a blue color, right? The indicator should be on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the instruction should be instruction. That will be blue. That will be hidden in the published view. So
Okay.
Joseph, you have successfully made the advising event published, so I can see that. Now all you have to do is make the instruction slide, the yellow one, blue again. That's all.
Yes, I'm trying to remove to make it blue. Okay.
So I'm just gonna go.
It's working now. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Yeah. Okay, so we good. We all good now? Anyone
No.
have any problem? No? Okay, who's next? Leslie? Am I talking? Who am I talking?
Should I pause the recording so it's not going to be too long?
Oh, okay. Right. So guys, if you you can come back to your edit mode and you can go right here where it says advising events reflection. Now for this assignment, we have to basically, because it was an on-campus event, they used to get the flyers or pictures of the session and put up in here. Now we do not have a lot of pictures to add in here, so for the first, this bigger picture option, you can actually delete it. We don't need this. because it's just wasting the space. Okay.
Okay, so we permanently delete the picture.
Yeah, only the picture, nothing else. Just the
So
picture.
type to confirm delete. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then also for the other pictures, we don't need them. So just the pictures, delete just the pictures. Okay. So it's 3 pictures.
Okay.
We are deleting those 3 picture option because we don't have any picture. We had our online sessions.
Please
It
make
was
sure
just
you are clicking on the image boxes when you're hitting delete.
Yeah, only the image boxes, no other boxes. So we have to keep this box where it says advising event reflection. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I am this is the place where you can see all this made up language. You are just going to, somebody has a phone. Okay.
So we fill up the information on that part.
So right here, you're just gonna delete the made up language and you're just gonna do like, write the reflection answer in here. So let me just copy the question from your agenda and I'll just post it in here as well. Just to like show you how it will look like. So this is how it will look like once you start writing it. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. And also guys, another thing, once you can also change the fonts and everything, you already know that. So make sure whatever questions are relatable to you. So if you do not have an SSP, don't answer anything related to question 4 and 5. But if you have an SSP, if you have talked about it with your advisor, then definitely write about it. Okay, that's all.
Do you want us to delete the pictures that are on the advising or events reflection?
Yeah, that's what I said. Only the image boxes, only the 3 image boxes that you have. I mean, the reason I just told you that because it was killing the, what should I say, the space. And it's like a pet peeve for me. I mean, we are not, SSP is a student success plan, Gabrielle. So we all have a SSP as a student. And if you had an advising session, you are supposed to know about it. So your SSP is, let me check if you have it. No. Yeah, it's not in here. Let me just double check. Hold on. If I can show you guys.
SSP should be discussed by Professor Lam, right?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to see if you guys have any prompt on, to just go over on your own. And no, you guys do not have the thing here. But I think you all have a Blackboard announcement on the advisement, where professor gives you some resources on the peer advisor, like who can advise you based on taking your classes on Zoom sessions. So I think you can add the conversation relationship with them because they also will follow your SSPs. But for me, I think Lashmi, do you want to add on the SSP thing? Because I think it's supposed to be on the My LaGuardia for every student. Can you want to talk about it?
Student success plan. Hold on.
What do you want to undo, Leslie?
I'm not even certain.
You deleted the entire advising events section?
Oh, jeez. What did I do here? Okay.
Leslie, tell me.
Yeah.
Zakia, I think we can make the space bigger, right? Because since there's no picture, we can modify the size.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like me, yeah, definitely. Like the way I did it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So if we haven't spoke about SSP, do we ignore 4 and 5?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. About Leslie's situation. Leslie, do me a favor.
Yes.
Hold on.
So I didn't publish it, so you can still see it there. So like I didn't publish the fact that I deleted it, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I can see it there, but I know.
Yeah, not there.
but it's not there, and there's no way to undo it. So what you have to do is there should be the title is still there. Is the title still there? No, right?
No.
Okay. So, but you see the instruction slide in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're gonna do, you see this. Did you delete the entire slide? Like,
It's
do
not
you see?
there.
How do you see
The
it?
title's not there. She most likely deleted the entire slide, and there's no way to undo on ePortfolio.
So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go all the way below, right here. Okay, all the way below on your page. I'm just talking to Leslie. The rest of the people, you are supposed to start writing the reflection. So do not listen to us. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to go there.
Do you see this section where it says add content?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the library section?
Yeah.
Okay, here you are gonna see that there's a thing called section. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna click on it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine, keep it. You're gonna click add content, and then, oh, you can just add a rich text. You don't need to add a section. Yeah, just add a rich text to the section, okay?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
basically you're not going to go all the way at the bottom again. You're just going to go where the advising, scroll up, Sakia.
Oh, yeah.
Scroll up. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to add the section there?
Yeah.
In between the slides? Yeah, we
Yes.
can do that too.
So
Yeah, right here, you can click this add button,
mhm.
and you can just add a section.
No, add yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it will take her. It will take
it'll
her.
go at the bottom. Yeah. So my mistake. I thought you could just go under.
No, it's fine.
But we might be able to move it afterwards. Like,
Yeah. So Leslie, do you have the rich text already? Huh?
no, I'm adding it now.
Okay. Just click on add content and add the rich text.
Zakia, I have a question. Assignment, there's no number 1, right? It goes to the portion. It's already number 2. What have you learned in your classes that allow you to appreciate to this experience? So number 1, what's I
Number
see.
one is
I'm gonna
basically-
screenshot this one. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Oh, you don't have the agenda on you?
I mean, I have the agenda on my on the laboratory room, but I think my content is just missing. When I check seminar student number 10, it goes
Oh,
to
no,
number 2 right away.
Really? Wow, that's
Yeah.
weird. Take a screenshot. Yeah. That's weird. I think you just have to download it or something. I don't know.
Okay, so in the
I mean,
meantime,
Yeah.
you can send her the screenshot over Slack. In the meantime, all of you, to go over student success plan. So this is found in your student portal. Zakia, do you mind sharing? Let me share
Yeah.
my screen first.
You can share your screen. I'm just stop the sharing.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to show everyone where it's located. So if you go to your student portal, this is your momentum. If you look underneath it, you'll see credit and GPA information. Right under view my info and classes, you'll see degree maps by major and student success plan. You want to click on that. Once you click on that, you'll see your spring 2019 student success plan. So then it's just generated like for me. So it says like, dear Latchme, below your student success plan, review it carefully and do your best to complete any actions or referral that were made. And if you need to reach out to your advisor, do that. Unfortunately, you can't go stop by to be 102, but you could reach out to your advisor through your email or anything like that. And then it just tells you like the summary of the meeting and how to understand the momentum and how it impacts graduation. And then it basically encourages you to view your degree map and create a semester by semester plan, which we did already in our degree plan in ePortfolio. So then basically they discuss the certain topics: credits earned, GPA, degree map and long-term planning, student actions, right? So basically, we're all responsible to register for next semester and then to create and update our degree plan. So we already did one of the two already. We already created our degree plan. So we just need to update it as we go if we do make any changes. And we also have to just make sure that we are registered for classes. Also, one thing I wanted to say, I forgot for a second.
I guess yours is well, a lot, because mine is just like one or two sentences and then it shows resources.
Oh, I think it's because she's graduating.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah. So if you look at
you guys,
like my momentum is almost at the end. So that's why maybe yours is a little different. But yeah. Also, I wanted to go over something about advising. So if you're on your student portal and you see my advisor and there's an advisor underneath it, that's your advisor. So Nicole Johnson, that's my advisor. So I could just make an appointment through here for her. So I could just make an appointment, just click make an appointment 101, and I could just select an appointment. But unfortunately, these for my so I'm an ASAP, so this advisor doesn't use this platform to make appointments anymore because usually this is in person. But you could definitely check and see what exactly they are using in order to make an appointment, but this should tell you who your advisor is. So you could definitely just look up their email and shoot them an email, be like, hey, I really need an appointment with you. How do I do that? And they'll go from there.
I'm sorry, I don't have that section in my LaGuardia.
What, my advisor?
No, the success plan.
I think, Lashmi,
Yeah.
the thing that happened is because most of them did not have a professional advisement by their advisor because of the current situation. So I think that's the reason they do not have the option open, because usually once you get advised, then you have the SSP open, because during that advisement, your advisor creates the SSP for you and adds it on your My LaGuardia and your portfolio. So I think that's what's happening. Usually that's the case.
I thought it was
right
just
now,
like you know how when you're applying to LaGuardia, when you have that advising moment, I thought it was just like based on that.
Yeah. Okay, Lashmi, I have to go for my other class, so I'll take bye from here. So